I've been in the bando with the chick. My Jimmy Choo Sando, cause I'm rich.
What's going on? What's going on, man? It's your boy Richard Faye TV. We always working, we always grinding. And I got my girl, Yellow Lady. Well, I call her Yellow Lady. Her name is Yellow. That's just why I get that for her. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Chilling. I'm just chilling, man. You know, I've been grinding off the scenes now, back on the scenes. We back working. So what you been working on?
As of now, I've been working on like artist development and just like trying to get my brand together to like really know what direction I want to take with this music, you know. And my focus is like at the beginning of the year, I wrote a list of all my goals that I wanted to have as far as music, features and stuff. I broke it down in categories. So I just been trying to refer back to that every month and figure out what I want to do next, you know.
Understandable. I mean, I feel like you are already pretty much developed as an artist. How much more development do you feel like you need?
Honestly, artist development is a lot when it comes to like practicing performances and stuff like that. I do performance practices. Like I just had a show like a week ago or something, and I had practiced before, and it showed a lot. It showed me a lot about myself as far as like exercising, the importance of eating right and stuff. Just practicing. Even if you record a song, you need to definitely like if you go exercise in the morning, just run and practice the song, like stuff like that, because you use a lot of energy when you're in the moment. And it just showed that much about me and crowd control, moving, you know, stuff like that. That's what it showed me.
That's dope. So how important is it, you know, keeping your health up and being an artist?
I think it's very important. And I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm like the biggest person that's all healthy and stuff, because right now I definitely had a life check with myself recently. So I'm definitely going to be making like a regimen or something daily so I can get back on track with my
get some of
health.
this fruit, you know. We eat healthy right now.
This is the first start, right?
Yeah, this is the first start. Now, I feel that, but as far as like having the endurance to perform, how hard is it like performing in a crowd? You got to perform like a song for 3 minutes long, and it got to keep everybody engaged.
Honestly, I don't think that's the hard part. I think I'm just an overthinker. So when I practice, I'm thinking of it like how I'm going to perform. So when I do perform, I'm thinking, how did I practice? So I'm trying to, you know, merge the two together and kind of do it the same way so I don't mess up. That's really my thing, like not messing up. But the big thing is just your breaths. You got to make sure that people can hear what you're saying, that you're keeping their engagement, and that you're not running out of breath or sound tired and stuff like that. And that really sets you apart from like big artists and up and coming. Like a lot of people don't have that. People will get on there and try to rap the whole entire thing, and you be hear them like type of stuff. So I used to be like that, but I'm on the road to better.
I see you been going crazy on TikTok. So how has TikTok been helping your career, your music career so far?
TikTok is lit. TikTok is definitely something that I think people should really try to tap into. It can open up doors for creativity, open doors up for things that you probably never would have known that you would be good at doing. And it's just something that's fun. Like I know with the quarantine, people really turn to it for like to look at for entertainment and stuff. But if you use it you can use that every day for a piece of content. So if you focusing on content and stuff like that, get on TikTok. At least record like 10 at a time, and then every day you can just drop one. Like that would be an easy way to do TikTok. Like that's how I use it. I use it really as like a content builder.
Cool. Now I've been seeing it, how you've been like using it on TikTok, bringing it on Instagram, and it's been getting you a lot of traction, a lot of engagement. So
yeah, because people want to see a personality. That's big. If you're not really, and I'm also focusing on that too. That's why I'm big on like my content. I'm more focused on trying to give people like, who am I really? Some people have to have a story to support, and that's what I'm really focused on.
Yeah, that's dope. So you were lucky enough to win a free video shoot on Clubhouse, and shout out to Clubhouse and the creators of Clubhouse. Tell us about that experience.
So, Clubhouse. I got on Clubhouse one night. It was just so random. Like, I was just switching from rooms to room and stuff like that. And I switched to this one room. It was just like free video or something like that. Something I don't remember. But when I jumped on it, people were playing music. So I was like, I'm gonna listen to see what's going on. I was really there just to listen to the music, and I was just gonna network with whoever I thought was like, I heard a good song. So all of a sudden, Reem Graphics, shout out to him.
Shout out to Reem.
He said something to me. He was like, Yellow, I see you down there. He was like, I'm gonna add you up here. You got a song to play. So I was like, oh snap. And I had just bought like a studio, like speakers and everything. So I just hooked my phone up to it. And then when it was my turn, he was like, you got something to play? And I was like, yeah. So then I played my song For Real. It's the last song on my project. And when I played it, instantly everybody like in the room was like just going crazy. So they did like a vote, and then it was just me and another person that won. He originally said it was just gonna be one person, but because we had like really good songs and it was an R&B and I was like the hip hop, so it was a dope experience. I didn't even know. It was a blessing in disguise. So you never know, y'all. You never know who you're in the room with. You never know what opportunity. You just gotta take it.
Yeah, you gotta take it and run with it. So do you still like perform in front of a lot of A&Rs?
No.
You stopped doing that? Why did you stop doing that?
Honestly, really like the showcase type of thing. Like I was kind of getting tired with it. It really was making me kind of question myself with music a lot of times, and people don't really speak on the downsides of being an artist. And I feel like me personally, I take my craft really serious, but I feel like the type of music, I'm more of a project type of person. I'm not like a one-hit wonder type of person. And I feel like just a showcase, when you go to a showcase, everybody and anybody can pay to get on the stage and be seen. And I feel like also another reason why I didn't go to the showcases and stuff like that is because I didn't really have a big support system to like for people to just show up. And it's like when you go on stage, if you got 100 people with you, you automatically like people gonna be like, well, who is that? I didn't have that. I'm still working towards that, and that's why I'm working towards my story, so people can have that support to go look at my Instagram and be like, dang, I wanna go to wherever she at next. Like that's why everything is, it trickles back and it all falls in together. So with the showcases, there's nothing wrong with doing it if you really don't have no type of fan base. But me moving here from Florida, like I literally have blown up my Instagram is literally just people here in Atlanta. Like my project hit 10K within a couple months, and that's just mainly Atlanta alone, not even the other states and stuff. So yeah, that's where that is.
Nah, I feel it. I like the way how you strategize your career. You don't do everything at one time. You space it out really well, stay relevant, and that's dope. What influenced your newest EP Dandelion?
Man, it took me a long time to work on it.
Yeah.
I got songs on it that I had worked on for like 2 years before it even came out.
Yeah.
So.
Hold on. That goes to show how dope she is. Songs from 2 years ago still sound relevant today, and it's busting and it's going up. My favorite song is Silent Treatment, but we can get back to it. That's my favorite.
Silent Treatment, man. It didn't even. Not Silent Treatment. I'm sorry. Dandelion. The name didn't even come until like close to the end. I was just trying to figure out what the project was gonna be. The inspiration of it, I just wanted people to know something that was versatile for me. Cause when people put out a project or something, if it go viral or whatever the case may be, if I made an R&B album, they're going to think I'm an R&B artist. So my goal was to put a bunch of different tracks that sounded different. They all intentionally sounded different because I didn't want people to hold me to this one standard. I wanted people to know that there's versatility in every lane. And that's just a little taste of it. That's not even really like fully in my bag. You feel me? So that's how I wanted to present that project. And people just to get an introduction of who they might like, in the future. So that's how that happened. And like I said, those songs were songs that really, some of them quarantine songs, some of them I just recorded in the moment, some of them that I really like heard the beat Like there's my last song on there. I heard the beat. For real, I heard the beat from one of my homeboys. He didn't want to use the beat, so he blessed me with it, and he gave me the beat. And that night, I wrote that whole, like, I just listened to it. I'm sorry, I didn't write it, but I listened to the whole song on the MARTA on the way home. And I listened to it for like 2 to 3 days straight. And then when I went to record it, I started writing. And I recorded one piece of it. And then afterwards, the second time, I recorded the whole song. And that's like my favorite song personally. But yeah, man.
So how did writing on the MARTA during those times with coming up with a song, how did that really influence you? Or motivate you, better way? How did it really motivate you being on the MARTA and want to come up with a song?
One thing I can say, it took a lot of time away from the fact that I was on the MARTA, and I hated the MARTA. I had a lot of depression because I was on the MARTA and stuff like that, which people don't know. I had people following me, all types of crazy stuff happening to me, man. It's not like that for everybody. Everybody doesn't have that experience, but I just had a different experience, and it just motivated me to want to do better for myself and to never end up to where I had to use public transportation in that form every day and type of stuff, you know? So I always reflected on my life, and that's what I use for my music. Like, it's just a reflection of my life. That's how I like to make music. Like Anita Baker and people like that, those are like my influences. Surprisingly, people wouldn't expect me to say Anita Baker, but like Missy Elliott, like I like to have fun, but also like really just like flow and be me. Like that's just how I am.
That's what's up. So what would be your advice to some other young ladies that's probably on the MARTA and want to come up with their music career, want to come up with their business? What would you tell them? How would you tell them to think during those situations?
Okay, first of all, if you're not strapped, get one. If you don't have no type of protection on you, definitely get a taser, a knife, whatever the case may be. And don't go to sleep on the MARTA. Don't be on the phone the whole time on the MARTA. Don't be looking down the whole time. Like, definitely stay alert. Even if you are on your phone, if you have your headphones in, have one out or something. You know, you just always want to stay alert. Watch your surroundings at all times. But besides that, if you're gonna use your struggle as your push. I know it's easy to like use your negative things in your life to pull you down, but definitely use it to push you even harder. That's something I always have done. I never give up. I might have a lot of breakdowns and stuff like during it, but I never give up. Like, no matter how low I fall, I always get back up, because not everybody's going to be around to pick you up. And even the people that you would think that would pick you up, they're not going to pick you up all the time. But it's just always to make you a better person, and everything that you go through in life is not for you all the time. It's always for somebody else in the future. And when it comes to business, I'm a hairstylist. Like, I was on the MARTA going from the east side all the way to the south side, taking 2 hours just to get somewhere that take like 15 to 30 minutes. With all my bags, I was even taking my hair stuff to school with me, doing hair at school. Like, if you really got a passion for something, you really got to hustle and let people know, like, what you do is really what you do. So, if you're going to do it, just do it, put 100% in it, or don't do it at all.
Yeah.
And that's really what I got to say. And don't let what people got to say about don't let people's opinions affect how you feel about stuff, you know? It's a lot of shade rooms and negative stuff on social media. People be canceling folks, but man, at the end of the day, you're going to do what you want to do. So do what you want to do. As long as it's something that you truly want, then let that be your motivation to do what you want to do. And if you're doing something good, you got a good message or good intentions, you always going to win. What's for you in life is always going to be for you. Whatever God got for you with your name on it is your name. Like, nobody else has that. So that's my advice. That's my advice.
Hello gave us the real one. So look, we finna check out your video, Silent Treatment. And how fun was it working with this video?
It was good. Shout out to Drew. Shout out to Origin Studios. And I just had so much fun recording. It was my first official video. Mm-hmm. So I had so much fun. Everything really fell in place down to how I found the venue to even record it. I'm trying to think of the name, but I'm definitely going to shout them out. But everything really fell in place. The budget, all of that. Like, I had friends that even helped me.
No, that's real.
And stuff like that. And it took us like 24. We was there the first day we shot, we was there for like almost a whole day.
Yeah. And
then we came back later on to do some extra shooting and stuff like that. But man, to have like models there and just the whole setup and everything, it was just so cool. Like I never had that. So, you know, that was just like my baby type of moment. Like, wow, I'm really in this moment. It was really fun.
First and many.
Right, yes.
So do you want to introduce this?
Introduce what?
Do you want to introduce this video to the audience?
All right, this is my song, Silent Treatment by yours truly, Yellow.
Yeah. Why you giving me that? Why you giving me that? Tell me why you giving me that, yeah. Ain't no comparison when you give me that silent treatment. I can't read your mind. So tell me why you always giving me that silent treatment. Just speak up, tell me how you feel, what it is, what's the deal, why you giving me that silent treatment. I can't read your mind. Why you keep giving me all of this silent treatment?
What's next? You know, do you plan on shooting more videos? Do you plan on working on another single, another project, an EP album?
Yes, and yes. I have a goal for this year, and y'all can hold me to this. I have 5 videos I want to drop this year. I already did 2. I dropped one on the 1st, which was Silent Treatment of the year. And then the second one I dropped on the 1st of February, and that's my song For Real. That's the one from the Clubhouse. So I have 3 more left.
Okay. And
I'm not letting that, you know, be my limit, but that's my goal to hit, and then I can go on after that. But my next thing is like features. Like I really want to do features with some artists that I got my eye on. I definitely want to work with some producers that I got my eye on. And I have a lot of songs in the vault, so like I can drop like at least 2 projects right now if I want to. So with that being said, yes, I do have some music coming soon, and I have some songs that, of course, I feel like are there in my heart. They just haven't made it out yet, but they coming. They coming for sure.
That's dope. But you know, we always rocking with you, sis. You know, you're a rich member. You're officially a rich member, even though you've been a rich member for years. You just have to lock in and get it done. Let's keep going up. Let's keep grinding. Is there anything you want to say before we leave?
I just want to say shout out to 772 for appears for the city of no pity. Glee.
Hey, it's your boy Richard Fair TV. We out. That's that Florida shit. You say that all the craziest people come from Florida. Shout out to Uncle Sean May. I'm sorry. All right.